guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and a wonderful month. That's a new one for you, isn't it? Today I'm gonna be talking about a story time, okay? And normally I don't do story times. Like, you guys have seen what I've put out. Like, I've never once put out a story time. I mean, I'm still a baby in this YouTube thing, but like, I feel like this story time is not about the story, it's more about the moral of the story that I think you guys can take from it. That's why I want to share it with you guys. I'm going to be talking about the time where I was a side chick. And you guys are like, baby, what are you? Yeah, I was a side chick, go on, put it. Tough to believe, right? What's even more funny about it is that this was actually in primary school, so that makes me feel a little bit more better, because stuff like that made me realise that, baby, you're a bad B. And when I say you're a bad B, I mean you're a bad believer. But the word bad is like bad in America, like, you know, when like, oh, she's bad, like she's good, you know what I mean? Had to spin that around for you guys quick. Let me just get straight into it. I was a young cutie patootie. I remember, like, you know, in primary school there's always that one guy that is good looking, okay? And he's really athletic. Shocker there, isn't it? Tall, class clown. You guys know I like to laugh. It will just be an ongoing cycle of I like this boy 1 minute and I don't like this boy 1 minute. Like, I genuinely don't even understand why I like this boy, because this guy actually used to bully me, if I'm being honest. I've got an insecurity about my feet, okay? Well, it's not really an insecurity at this point, because it's like, whoa, you've got big feet, get over it, sort of thing. And that mindset did not come just like that. Like, it took a lot of years, okay, to get there. So I know I'm saying it like in such a like nonchalant way, but it's not. Anyways, now, you know, the teachers used to give out whiteboards, yeah, so that you can put like answers on the board. This guy drew my foot, yeah, and he made the big toe this big, and then the others, he made them that small. And then he pointed and he was like to everyone, this is Merve's foot. And the whole class started laughing. Tell me that's not bullying. Yeah, I still liked him. Why? Because I was stupid. You know, like in like all these movies when like boys, they start like teasing you and all of this stuff, is because they like you. That genuinely was the case. Like, this boy actually liked me. That's why he tried to tease me and all that stuff. I don't understand how that makes sense in guys' heads, but I mean, it worked because I liked him back. I even remember like in like, you know, like when you used to have like PSHCE and like they used to, ew, cringe. You used to talk about mom and dad and like how to start a family, and like how like when you're older, like you might get married, and then like boyfriend and girlfriend and stuff like that comes into play. This is so cringe. I remember that I would look at him like on the sly, and he would like look at me on the side and thinking, why are you looking at me, fam? What the heck? Like, what? Well, obviously because we're thinking the same thing. We're probably thinking like, oh cool, like when we grow older, I'm gonna be a girlfriend, I'm gonna be my boyfriend. And no, that wasn't the case. At first he went for the mixed race, greeny eyes kind of girl, but then they broke up. Let's call him Fabian, okay? Oh, Fabian. So Fabian's friend was like to me, oh, you know, Fabian likes you, like he likes you. And in my head I'm thinking like, don't actually play with my emotions, because the feelings I have for this guy is real. So don't be telling me things like he likes me when he hasn't expressed it. Cool, he's been looking at me somehow in PSHC, but what does that mean? As time goes on now, I'm seeing like, when it comes to like walking to assembly, Fabian is always trying to like stand with me so that we can sit together in assembly. Or like when it comes to like sports and stuff like that, Fabian's now picking me to be on his team. Like, oh no, if he's not on my team, he'll bully the other person into swapping with him so he can be on my team and he can be next to me. I'm thinking, okay, Fabian, what are you trying to do? Turns out now that Fabian liked the kid. Who wouldn't? So it got to the point where he was doing all these things, and then he asked me out. Back in the day, like, I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Like, obviously I was feeling the kid, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know why we called it going out, because we never went out anywhere. He had no money to take me out. We did not go anywhere. Like, I'm so confused as to where this expression of going out came from. But in primary school, our small self, we did it. I then hear that he likes someone else. Confused. So he's now said that he likes someone else at the same time that he likes me, and I can see that he likes someone else as well. He's now asked me like, is that okay? And me, with my 9-year-old self, opened my mouth and was like, yeah, like that's fine. What's fine, babe? What's fine? What is fine? So he started like going out with both of us at the same time. Yeah, that happened. He started going out with the other girl more. And when I say going out with, I mean spending time in the playground, like in the lunch hall and stuff like that. To the point where it's just like, Mefe, sorry, wait. Is this your man's or not? And then, this is kind of bringing up a little bit of trauma. He then said, yeah, Mefe, I don't like you anymore. I just like the other girl. And then he then asked the other girl out and broke up with me. Yeah. Guys, I genuinely wrote a breakup song because he broke up with me on my Nokia phone. He broke my heart. Said he never wants to see me again. He broke my heart. I recorded, I sat down and thought, Mefe, yeah, this is great. And while I was recording it, tears were streaming down my eyes. Like, guys, it was real. At the time, like, I just don't understand how boys can play with your emotions like that at such a young age. And the gag is, I didn't learn my lesson once, because then once he broke up with that other girl, he then came back to me and was like, oh, like, no, like, Mefe, I'm feeling you. Obviously, I didn't let him in like that quick. You know, you've got to play hard to get. But then, he got me, didn't he? And then he went on to do the same thing. And he even kissed on the cheek. So that was like a moment. How can I get dropped twice? Do you know who I am at this point? I was definitely taken for a mug, and I was taken for a fool. In primary school, can you imagine? The moral of the story is that you need to know your self-worth. First of all, how can you even say yes to going out with someone who wants to go out with you and someone else at the same time? Once you know your worth and you put yourself on a pedestal, it's like no one is even able to climb up to that pedestal and get your attention. Do you know what I mean? Because you're only looking at people who are on pedestals, the same level that you're on. You're not going to be looking down because we only look up, baby. There's no way a guy's going to use his time, use his energy, and use his mouth to come and tell me that he likes me and another guy at the same time and he hopes it's okay. Who likes who? At the same what? He hopes what or where? No, not me, never me. Sorry, good night, see you at the door. Another thing that I want to say is, do not make the same mistake twice. If you've seen someone do something, or you've seen red flags, or you've seen someone act a certain type of way, take that as face value. A lot of the times we try to justify other people's actions and behaviors, but sometimes we need to take what they're doing as face value. Another thing that I will tell you guys is that people treat you how you allow them to treat you. And I had to learn that the tough way. Really and truly, if I wasn't a mug, because that's what we're gonna say I am, if I wasn't a mug and I didn't say, yeah, like, it's fine, you can go out with me and her at the same time, then he wouldn't have done that. Do you know what I mean? I allowed him to do that. And the fact that he did it once and I allowed him to do it the first time, he was able to do it the second time. Another tip that I would give myself, actually, or anyone who is in the position that I was in, is that if it's over the first time, let it be over. Close the book. Remember why the person broke up with you. Remember the characteristics that you didn't like, that you put up with for the sake of liking the person. I feel like when you start to do that, you'll start realizing, wait, I'm actually better than this. Like, yuck. This guy was not it from the jump. But yeah, guys, I do want to wrap up and just say, do not settle for less. Do not go back to old flings due to comfortability because you feel like you're not going to get anyone better. You are. You just need to change your mindset. Know that you're a real deal. Know that you're a boss, babe. And that the sky is your limit at this point. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to comment. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to share it with your friends. Make sure to put on the post notification bell. But yeah, guys, see you guys in my next upcoming video. Bye.